I'm going to go with a short one here. I'm going to go with LSU at Florida. I think this is a good bounce back spot for LSU. I was not impressed. But by the way, Oklahoma State was the luckiest win. Was the second luckiest was Florida. They should have lost that game. They got a pick six early. Missouri was moving the ball, and I was on Florida. Missouri was moving the ball up and down the field. I am not impressed with this Florida defense, especially the run defense, which is just dreadful. That should set up well for LSU. LSU can lean on their ground game here, should be able to move the ball up and down the field. I assume they'll have a more buttoned up game plan to contain Anthony Richardson's explosiveness, still having accuracy issues. I just was not impressed with Florida last week, and hopefully LSU doesn't have a million turnovers, but a million special teams miscues, which we saw last week. But I think this is a good matchup for LSU. I know that they might have some offensive linemen out, which is worth watching, but Florida's rush defense is outside the top 100 in both EPA per rush and rush success rate. LSU, top 25 in both categories. So last week, can't run the ball against Tennessee. This week, should be able to run the ball, and I think that should open up some other things. And for what it's worth, following a straight-up loss, Brian Kelly is 25-16 against the spread, including 14-6, 70% as an underdog or favorite of a field goal or less, covering by about 6 points per game. So I'm going to go with the small road dog in LSU.